The man was resting on the raft, but his companion suddenly woke him up in a panic. He quickly stood up and looked into the distance. Ahead of them, the river had become unusually turbulent. A single mistake could send them plunging into the abyss below. The two frantically paddled, trying to steer the raft manually, but the river grew increasingly violent, and their combined strength was not enough to stabilize the raft. Even more terrifying, a massive boulder suddenly appeared directly in their path. The two immediately dropped to the floor of the raft. They were slammed hard against the boulder. The raging river forced them to cling desperately to the raft, but they knew this couldn't last. Kevin decided to take a risk and swim to the shore, planning to use a rope to pull Harry Potter to safety. It was dangerous, but clearly their only option. Fortunately, Kevin was a strong swimmer and quickly made it to the shore, but Harry Potter wasn't as lucky. Before Kevin could find a rope, Harry was swept into the river by the fierce current. Not knowing how to swim, he flailed wildly in the water. Just as he was about to lose consciousness, he managed to grab hold of a nearby boulder. This saved his life. After catching his breath, Harry mustered all his strength and swam to the shore. However, he had been carried so far downstream that Kevin was no longer in sight. In the middle of this untamed jungle, survival now depended entirely on himself. Just then, Harry spotted a backpack floating in the river. Without hesitation, he approached the riverbank, timed his leap perfectly, and successfully grabbed the backpack. After returning to the shore, he knew he had to leave the jungle as quickly as possible.